welcome to another episode of Uncle's Farm. So, well, there's obviously some new stuff, lots of new things, so I'll just start off with a tour around the farmyard of all the new stuff that we got. So, we got a John Deere 8400, so finally got this tractor, so we got the money for this after selling all of our corn. So, we got a pretty good payday off a lot of that corn, and I think we might have taken out more of a loan. I'm not sure, it's been a while since I've been on here. And then we got a new Case International 24-foot disc. So this one's a lot bigger, it'll do a nicer job hopefully. Over here, I'm not sure if I showed you guys this, but we got a John Deere, just a small chisel plow, this one, so we can do better tillage, if we're ripping up new ground, then this is probably what I'll go around the edge of the fields with. And here we got just normal equipment, so this is our new shed that we put up. And then over here is our cattle pen, and we got our cows in here. We got 100 bulls. It doesn't look like 100, but so we got our cows in here, so that's finally got that all done. And over there is all that stuff, so nothing really new. And here we got the rake, 2 grain bins, and then if we go around here, we got our new planter, our Kinze 3600. So we'll be planting our soybeans and corn with this, so hopefully this works out good. This field, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I might just plant it into hay and just, I don't know, probably graze some cows on it, I guess. But, so yeah. So we're gonna get rolling here, farming. Field that the soybeans got withered, so they weren't any good. They withered. I don't know what happened to them, I guess. Get out here and we'll get this all discovered. We're learning from these mistakes. It is what it is. We're about it. Get this all disked up. So now we can come in and soybeans they all withered away right away. So I don't know what happened. I guess I don't know if the real explanation behind it would be. So if you watched my new series on 25 where I started a new well in Nebraska, I changed my mind about leaving this series. I think I'm gonna do a couple more years until we are kind of a big farm. So, and then I might do like more and more series on 25 or 22. Yep. But I think I changed my mind. I just want to go with this. So, yeah. Hopefully we can get some stuff done with the moving place. Maybe one more do a very fun. Probably do a Bangkok tour or wherever we love. Probably. I got some plans. I don't want to spoil them. We're not going to be here on this one forever. So, I kind of realize you guys, I don't think you guys like the new series as much. So, I'm going to kind of stick with anyways, so we are just gonna take this. We're gonna take the pickup and trailer down to the field where the rest of the hay bales are. If I can drive straight to this. Gee whiz. Anyways, so we're gonna take this down. But while I'm already here, I'll show you. So we picked up 2 new pieces of land. We're renting both of these. So we own 51, or we're renting 51 and 20 now. So good fields. Making a lot of money. Of course, it's a red light. So yeah. Otherwise, everything's going pretty good. We got a couple people helping us out today. Got Bobby in the tractor over here. And then I got another buddy of mine in the case, the old case, spreading with lime. So after that, otherwise it's just gonna be me and that tractor, since that's where all the planting stuff is. Just riding away very much. So, I think after, actually, once I get these bales hauled home, I got one field that I could plant, and I think I'm gonna put the 4840 on that disc, throw some duals on it first, and then put it on that disc, and then I'll take the 8400 and put it on the planter, and then I'll have Bobby drive the 4840 with the disc, and then I can drive the 8400. So yeah, otherwise everything is working out pretty good. So here's our new field on our right over here. So this is a pretty nice field. So working out pretty good. So we got anyways, he's over there spreading mine. So yeah, but getting things done around here. Year 2, yeah, because that's off by a month, by a little bit, because for some stupid reason it always starts you in August. So I think we're going to be cutting a lot less hay, probably. I'm not sure if I'm still going to cut this. I'm sure I guess. So we'll park this here. I'll hop into we'll hop into here, turn it on. it does need maintenance, but we don't look at that. We don't pay attention to maintenance. If it drives, it drives pretty much. So we'll bring this home. We'll just have, we'll bring this home. We'll use this to unload the bales too, and then we'll throw the duals on this and get working on that stuff. So, yeah, otherwise everything's going pretty good. So, I think, so I'll see you guys once I get all these bales loaded up on the trailer. So, we got all the bales loaded up from here, so we won't be coming back here to first cut it. If I cut this field, I'm not entirely sure whether or not I'm gonna cut this field for hay. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna keep on cutting a lot of this stuff guess I kind of need to now. Like in previous years, though, I didn't really have to because I just did it for the money. But now I need it for the house. So, yeah. Look for those two cars to load. Yeah. So, yeah, we're on the road again. This guy is spread lime still. I think he's gonna be almost done pretty soon. So, then we'll send him up. Then he's gonna spread lime. I think that's all I'm gonna spread lime on. The pH for these fields is still pretty good, I would say. So I think that'll be it for lime spreading. So, otherwise everything's going good. Got all the hay bales loaded up. So we're just heading home now, pretty much. So I'll see you guys once we get home. Alright guys, we're back here. So we're gonna hook up to the planter. We got the truck and the tractor back for 3 different duels. This tractor. It looks a lot beefier now. I might keep the duals on. I think I like it when I rip the duals on. Those cost us, I think, about $1,000. Put them on to buy them, and then we just bought them at Brown Bank. Threw them on here. So, but we'll put this on the disc, and then we're gonna go tell Bobby what we're gonna tell him to do. Tell him the specifications. How I want him to do it, pretty much. So, we'll take this tractor to that field. Out by the door. Well, it's gonna, so he's disking that field while so we just got that other guy rolling now. So we're in here, and we got the Kinsey monitor. I think everything is set up. So, but this field's going in corn this year. So, yeah. So we're gonna fill this. We'll have to do 2 headlines because of, so we can get our rows to match up. Because if we only did 1, that's 12, and 8 can't go into 12, or 8 goes into 24, and 2 times 12 is 24. So, boy, this kind of looks small. Jeez, I don't think this would be that small. It's a lot better than our 8 row. So, turn it on. Drop her down, and we'll get started planting. Sweet. Finally planting with this nice plant. Sweet. Pretty flippin' sweet. I think our next upgrades would be land and a new combine, probably. And probably some bigger gravity wagons, depending on what combine we get. I don't want to go too big right away, but I'm thinking, depending on how much land we pick up, I'm thinking about either getting a STS series, or maybe like an R series gleaner, or really just like anything in that roughly kind of horsepower range, like an R series gleaner, an STS, like maybe like a 2388 case, or maybe like a 7088 or something like that. kind of those medium-sized combines since we're starting to get a little bit bigger now, land-wise. Picking up more and more acres, which is always good. I'm hoping on buying more ground. I don't really want to rent too much ground because I don't want a ton of money draining out of my account every time every month goes by, because you have to pay rent every month for the ground that you rent. So it'd be nice if they just had it so it was at the end of the year, because then that would make everything a whole lot easier, because then we could just pay it in January when we sell off our home. So, we're rolling here. Looks like we're putting down the right nitrogen amount. So yeah, but everything's going good. So yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna try something new, and I'm gonna do a time lapse. So we'll see how it goes. The end of the time lapse once I'm playing this field. guys, we're back. So, hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse, but we're almost done planting corn here pretty much. So, yeah, everything's going good. So, yeah, we're rolling away here. That'll be our first field of corn planted. Yay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. 5 more fields in general plant. So, I mean, that's not too bad. This planter does a pretty nice job. So, yeah. We're rolling, boys. We're rolling. So, I think I'm going to end it here now. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.